Hi guys. So for the tech company, I decided for their brand name to be Equis, which is Spanish for X. But in English, I guess you could just pronounce it Equis, Equis, whichever way comes out best. I'll let the company decide how they want to say it in English. But I just really wanted to go with that, just because this whole idea of like X marks the spot. Um, and just because I imagine people who come to this company already have their own brand, and from what I saw from the creative brief, um, this tech company would kind of set you up for something more, like a mobile application or eventually other things digitally related. And so I guess it was my opinion of this X is like, you're looking for that buried treasure. You already have like so much, but now you want something more. But anyways, that's kind of my idea with that. And looking at my style guide, I think just it's very simple. I wanted to go with these lines that just kind of intersect. I think I recognize with a lot of tech companies, a lot of lines are used. So I kind of still went along with that, especially just because Equis, just the company name, is a fanciful name, and so a lot of people can't really decipher what it is just from the name. And so I was kind of hoping that the logo I came up with would give them more of a direction, an idea. Um, so I chose these color palette is just a bit of blue, and then just a very subtle, practically off-white, and a very dark gray, almost black, but not striking black. And at the top, those two X's I have at the top, they don't have as many lines because what I recognize with my logo as I scale it down, the lines are just so small. They kind of become one. So what I was thinking is the the two X's I have at the top, I would use that when the logo needs to be extremely small, which I don't really see happening other than like with the favicon was what I imagine these two X's to be used for. And so kind of moving along to my letterhead, very simple, just went with that. I kind of it was very empty, so I put some lines at the bottom, and I don't know if you can tell from here, but it's like a gray line, the blue line, and another gray line, just to give it a bit of color, extra color. There's not a lot of color in my logo anyways. And then with my business cards, I just I'm not a fan of like a white background. So I went with the gray, like that off-white, almost gray background for my business card, and as you can see, the colors I put on there. But I love your opinions if you think that works or if that doesn't. Maybe I should just go with white. And the other thing too is where the employee information is. I thought it was so plain, so that's why I kind of put some lines in there, like on the top left corner and on the bottom right corner, but it's still throwing me off. That could just be like the designer in me. I don't like it that much, but so any opinions you guys have, I'd love to see those, or even, and what you guys think of the colors and all that. So yeah, that's a bit of my project. Thanks guys.